What's good, YouTube? It's your boy X back today with another video. In today's video, I'll be showing you 5 things that you are doing wrong with your CPNs, and this is exactly why your CPNs are not working. So the first thing is, whenever you make your CPN number, it has to look like a real social. So if you making up the first 5 numbers, that shit not gonna work. It's gonna come back not verified, but if you try to do an application or anything like that, it's gonna be an automatic denial because it's not a real social. Now, the way that you can fix this problem is by going to Steve Morse and you find an age and location appropriate CPN number. So go on the chart, go look up your state and your date of birth and find a number between that. Right now, sometimes it might not work. It'll give you one that's already verified. It might say, oh, this is in Alabama, right? What you need to do is change the first or the last number of the first 3 numbers. So if the first 3 is 000, you want to change it to 100 or 001. That's what you want to do, and keep going up and down until you find a number that's not issued. That's the first thing. The second thing is, y'all niggas don't have no trade lines on your account. So a lot of people coming to me and saying, yo, why didn't I get approved for this credit card? And I'm like, what you got on your CPN? And they tell me nothing. It's a blank CPN profile. Nigga, you can't be serious. If you have a blank CPN profile, that's the same thing as having no score. So if you have a credit real social and you have no score on that, you're not getting approved for nothing. What you need to do is add an authorized user trade line, and that'll boost your score to like 700 plus. Once you do that, then you can apply for low limit credit cards. But if you want to go to high limit credit cards, then you have to build your CPN out. So get them first credit cards, pay like 3 to 6 months, and then you want to apply for Amex and shit like that. But I also recommend, if you want to do high limit credit cards, use your CPN and structure it, and then apply in a business name. So set up an EIN and apply for credit cards under that, and use your CPN to personal guarantee all the loans. That's very simple. The third thing is, y'all do not have a good address. So if you are from the hood, or if you are from the motherfucking low income area, right? If you living near that, bro, change your address. You have to put an address that is in a high income area. So yeah, that's very basic, very simple. If you live in a low income neighborhood, or if you live in a high fraud risk area, do not use that address. I'm telling you, go look up high income areas near you. Look up low fraud areas near you. Those are the areas you want to use, because those are most likely the people who have those bank accounts and those credit cards in the area. So if Capital One, if you do an application with Capital One, 90% of people who are in your zip code either have collections, repos, or anything like that, then they most likely gonna pair you up in that same group and think you're gonna do the same shit. So if you have a different address where all the people are high income individuals and they always make their payments every month, they'll give you the credit card with no problem. The third thing you're doing with your CPNs is you don't have enough public records, or you don't try merge it correctly. So the way that you do this is you go to applications like Kohl's, Nike, department stores, or anything that have a store card that don't give you a hard inquiry to apply. You need to sign up for as many of those as you can. So like Delta Airlines, American Airlines, all those places like that, furniture shops, food, like everything in this world that offers some type of store card without giving you a hard inquiry or checking your credit, then you need to sign up for that. Think about it in the real world. By the time you're 18, you've already signed up for multiple products. You've already given these niggas your information for this, and that. What you need to do is you need to do the same thing, but with your CPN. So if you need public records, you can message me, or you can do them yourself. I'm really off the radar right now. I ain't even doing everything. If you message me about public records and you trying to spend under $50, I'm probably not gonna message you back, just to be honest. But yeah, if you talk to me about anything under $1,000, I probably won't message you back, just to be honest. Just because of the fact it's millions of y'all niggas asking me the same shit every day. The fourth reason why your CPN isn't working is because you are not using congruent information. Every time you do your application, you need to make sure your name is spelled correctly. All the information is spelled correctly. If you go to this application and you misspell something, you go to that application and misspell something, your CPN is not going to be right. And you have to make sure that every time you do it, that is green. You gotta go overlook everything, double check everything. Because when you go to this dealership, they're gonna ask you, what happened at the dealership 9 times out of 10 is they're gonna ask you for the information. You gotta tell them. So you gotta even look on them applications and be like, all right, this is misspelled or this is incorrect. Because if they put the misspelling in there, it's not gonna pop up your profile. It might say we can't find your identity. If you get one of them motherfuckers, you probably screwed. Your CPN probably burnt. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta make sure everything is accurate and up to date. If you don't do that, then you risk your own self spending all your money on your CPN and not being able to cash out. That's the whole point. You want to cash out. Do all the things right at the beginning. Everything at the end is going to be a very smooth process. So yeah, if y'all want to learn how to really turn up with CPNs, man, the link is down in the description. Go join my CPN mentorship class. You don't have to. You can watch all the videos on my channel. You can get a good understanding of this shit as well. You somebody who just want to expedite the process, you just want to learn like that, you can get one-on-one mentorship with me through my CPN mentorship class. I'm helping everybody in there tee up, level up. My goal is to really make 100 millionaires. So that's $100 million that we can make off of credit, and I only need 100 people. And shit, if I get 100 people myself, y'all can get 100 people. So 100 turn into 200, 200 turn to 400, 400 turn to 800. If we get 1,000 people who have good credit, nigga, we can go do anything we want to. But that's neither here nor there. So yeah, for right now, like I said, man, if y'all want to learn how to do this shit, tap into my mentorship class down below. And it's been your boy X, and we out. One love.